Buenos dias. My name is William Myhill. This lightning talk is titled Intentional Social Media Disclosure of Visible versus Invisible Disability, Differences and Motivations. This study sought to address the question, do persons with more visible disabilities utilize online identities in ways that erase their disability, that is, pass as not having a disability? Persons with more visible disabilities, such as those who use mobility aids or assistive technology, usually do not have the option to not disclose their disability, while persons with less or invisible disabilities, such as mental health impairments, often can pass as not having a disability. Given the opportunity to create an online identity, it was hypothesized that persons with more visible disabilities would choose not to disclose their disability using social media. The visibility of disability was operationalized into three categories. Category 1, invisible disability. For example, when I manage my disability, it is mostly invisible. Category 2, largely invisible disability. When at a distance of 2 or more meters, most people will not recognize that I have a disability. And Category 3, visible disability. I cannot hide my disability. It is pretty much always obvious. A survey ran online for 10 days using Qualtrics survey software. Respondents had to indicate they were 18 years of age or older, identify as having a disability, and after reviewing the survey's purposes, benefits, and risks, provide informed consent. 91 respondents met the survey criteria and completed the survey. Chi-square tests were conducted looking at the visibility of the disability as a predictor of intentional online disclosure. Having set the significance level at 0.05, rates of an intentional online disclosure were significantly different for visible and invisible disabilities, finding a p-value of 0.00511. Notably, 93% of the 28 respondents with more visible disabilities, Category 3, reported that they intentionally disclosed their disabilities online, compared to only 64% of the 50 respondents with invisible disabilities. Recall that it was hypothesized that persons with more visible disabilities would choose not to disclose their disability using social media. However, this hypothesis is not supported by the data. Rather, persons with more visible disabilities intentionally disclosed their disability at a significantly higher rate than persons with invisible disabilities. Why might this be? Respondents also reported important benefits to online disclosure. For instance, disclosure allows me to advocate for disability issues, according to 76% of respondents. Disclosure allows me to meet other people who can be part of my support system or peer network, 63%. Disclosure allows me to portray myself as a successful person with a disability, 54%. However, respondents also reported that disclosure has or may have important disadvantages. For instance, I may be viewed negatively, such as needy, incapable, weak-willed, unintelligent, or worthy of blame, 57%. I may be excluded, rejected, or treated differently, 56%. I may become an object of curiosity, 51%. The study also looked at what social media applications respondents were using and with whom, as another insight as to where and why they may disclose disability. Among the categories family, close friends, social media friends, coworkers, schoolmates, and other persons. Close friends was the largest group with whom respondents used Facebook, 41%, Pinterest, 37%, and Instagram, 67%. Respondents primarily used LinkedIn with coworkers, 67%. The category Other Persons was the largest group with whom respondents used Twitter, 42%, and YouTube, 39%. Additional analysis found that substantial percentages of respondents indicated they intentionally disclosed their disability using Facebook, 70%, and Twitter, 47%. Recall from the previous slide that respondents used Facebook with close friends, 41% of the time. They also used Facebook frequently with family, 30%, and social media friends, 20%. Also recall that respondents used Twitter frequently with other persons, 42%, and with social media friends, 31%. As disability status is more likely to be known by family and close friends, these data suggest that it may be social media friends and others with whom respondents are disclosing disability. Muchas gracias. Thank you for your interest and attention. Please feel free to contact me with comments and questions via email at wmyhill@syr.edu.